How the Martin family earns a living.
Miss Martin is a secretary for a doctor's office. Mr. Martin is an engineer who works on different machines for factories. The Martin family lives in Alabama, but in the United States right now, most people have the same kinds of jobs. Mr. Martin's brother lives in Montana, and he owns a farm where he produces many different kinds of melons that he sells throughout the year. When Mr. Martin was a child, his family lived in California. His mother worked at home for their family until his father was drafted into the military. Shortly after the Vietnam War began, she had to work in factories to support the country during wartime, like most other women during that time. When Miss Martin was a child, her family moved to the United States and New York from Europe because they wanted a new start. Her parents found work where they could, but since it was a big adjustment to move that far and work was hard to find, her mom and dad both had to work as much as possible and they did a bunch of different jobs. All throughout the country, jobs fluctuate together. The types of jobs people are doing change according to the country's needs at that time. If our country is at war, then we must provide resources to support ourselves in the war. Our country is a little bit more stable now because the population is so much larger than it was in the 18 and 1900s. What would happen if our country did not adjust and adapt to world events and our financial stability? Most ways to earn money in the United States today revolve around the retail industry, and that is much different than previous times. Why do you think this has changed?
Created using Powtoon.